Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Dimes to Dollars here, and in today's hunt we have one more box of nickels. Hunt number 13 coming up of the Jefferson nickel series, and we got 24 holes left to go. Making some pretty good progress on that one. We've also found 6 Buffalo nickels for the Buffalo nickel album. Still a lot of ways to go in that one, but we're doing pretty well in this one. Our box today is going to be a Brinks one, which is unusual. Normally they're Loomis, which is just slightly different. Don't always have the best luck with these, but I popped the top, and we do have circulated nickels, so hopefully we'll find something good. I'll get this box all opened up, make sure we got all 50 rolls, and we'll get started on the hunt. Roll number 6, and we've got our first find. This one's going to be a 1946 out of Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, and we have another 40s find. This one's going to be a 1940. And it's going to be out of Denver. Very next roll, and we have our first 50s find. This one's going to be a 1952. And it's going to be out of San Francisco. Roll number 10, and we have our third find from the 40s. This one's going to be a really worn 1948. Let's see if there's a mint mark. And no mint mark, so it's going to be a 1948 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 12, and we have a 1958 here. Let's see if it's out of Philadelphia. And that one looks to be Denver. So unfortunately we won't need it for the book. Philadelphia is a slightly lower mintage for that year. Either way, we still got lots of rolls to go, so hopefully we can find it still. Well, very next roll, and we have stumbled across a silver war nickel. We got it right here, and I was just barely able to make out the San Francisco on this side, right above the Monticello, and you can definitely tell that it has that silver look to it. Let's see if there's a date on the other side. Alright, and that is definitely a really rough shape one. Let me get some water on this and see if it clears up, and we'll see if we can find a date. Alright, well after a light scrub I was able to make out the date. We do have a 1945 out of San Francisco. I was able to get the San Francisco to stick through just a little bit better, and you can see it right there. So that's a silver war nickel, 35% silver. Really nice find, especially not being able to hunt halves for such a long time. It's cool to still find some silver and some nickels. So add it up there. We'll keep on hunting, and hopefully we can find some more. Roll number 15, and we have a really nice find here. I thought it was a 1959 at first. Turns out it's a 1939. Really nice shape. Let's see if there's a mint mark. If there is, it'll be a key date, which we'll most definitely need for the book, but unfortunately it does not look like it has one. That'll be a 39 Philadelphia, which we can still check for any doubling on the reverse. So I'll do that off camera, and we'll get back to the hunt. Roll number 18, and we have another 50s find. Another 1958, another chance at that Philadelphia that we still need for the book. And that one's going to be out of Denver. Still 8th find and only 18 rolls. That's a pretty good start. Let's see what else we can find. Roll number 20, and find number 9 is going to be a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 21 is going to have find number 10, another 40s find too, 1949 out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find. This one's going to be a 1940. And it's going to be out of Philadelphia. Roll 24, and we have another 1940. And again, out of Philadelphia. Roll 25 and halfway point of the box, and we have find number 13 here. This one's going to be a 1946, not in half bad shape. Let's see if there's a mint mark. And there's going to be one. Looks to be San Francisco, which I believe is a lower mintage year. That's an awesome find. We'll add it up there to the board, and we'll keep on hunting and see what the back half will bring. Roll number 29, and we have 2 more finds here. Up front we have a 1956. And that one's going to be out of Philadelphia. And back here, you can see it sticking out there. We have a 1948. And that one's also going to be out of Philadelphia. Roll number 31, and we have another early 40s find. This one's going to be a 1942. Now there's a chance it could be silver, but there also might not be, so let's flip it and see what the mint mark is. Alright, no mint mark with the Monticello, so it's going to be a non-silver variety. No mint mark on the side either, so it'll be out of Philadelphia. 1942 Philadelphia, another nice early find. That up there to the board, and we got 19 rolls left to go. Roll 33, and I've got something here that I've never seen before. We have a dime and a nickel roll. 2006 Denver is the date, and it's nothing out of the ordinary, just an average dime, but it's much smaller than a nickel. I've found them occasionally in penny rolls, but never in a nickel roll. So that's really cool. We just made 5 cents profit. Roll number 37, and we got 2 more finds in this roll. The first one up here is a 1958 out of Denver yet again. And back here you can just barely see a 1946. And this one's going to be out of San Francisco. 7 rolls from the end, and we have another early 40s find here. This one's a 1941. And it's going to be out of San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have a 1954 here in pretty nice shape. Let's see if there's a mint mark. Alright, and there is 1954 out of Denver. 4 rolls from the end, and we have another 50s find. Another 1957 here. Let's see if there's a mint mark on this one. Well, 4 rolls from the end, and we have another 50s find. This one's going to be a 1957. And looks to be out of Denver. Well, we're down to the final 2 rolls, and we have another 1940 here. 1940 out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have another early 50s find. 1953 out of Denver. Well, that's going to put an end to this hunt, so we're back with a wrap-up now, and we had quite a few nice finds. We had 9 from the 50s, 13 from the 40s, including a 45 San Francisco silver war nickel. We had a dime and a really nice 1939 Philadelphia. I went ahead and checked the books, and we actually need this 45 San Francisco in the oldest book here, so let's pull this book out and go ahead and add it. Alright, well there we have it, the 1945 San Francisco silver war nickel, and while it sure ain't pretty, it's going to bring us that much closer to filling out the albums now. 175 holes filled out of 198 in total, and it's been 13 hunts. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.